we interrupt this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog. Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband, Eustace Bay. But creepy stuff happens in nowhere. It's up to Courage to save his new home.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. You guys haven't realized yet, I already made a video about Parlo, and yes, I know in the description of that video, I said I was gonna make this video next year, but yeah, no. Actually, it's coming out this year. Anyways, hopefully this video drops this week, possibly, hopefully this weekend. Anyways, unlike my other video about Parlo that was unscripted and didn't really have much of a critique, this video actually has more of a critique and goes more in depth about Parlo's shitty antics. Anyways, let's get into the video. During my time on this platform, I've never seen someone as fucking sensitive Parlo, because whenever you don't agree with them or give him any sort of criticism, he will result to false striking your video about him or your Twitter account. Either that, or he will just have his own fanbase dislike bomb your video.
Like, anytime someone makes a video criticizing Parlo, instead of taking the criticism, Parlo would rush to his Discord server and ping everybody to go and dislike bomb the video, because he has the thinnest skin in the goddamn planet.
And honestly, what the fuck is dislike bombing gonna do? It's just going to boost the views on the video, which means the algorithm promotes it even more. Another example of Parlo being a sensitive fucking loser is that he falsely striked Ace's sleep video about him. And you wanna know why? Because Ace made a joke about Parlo on Twitter, and Parlo saw this and threw a temper tantrum. I would pull that tweet up, but Ace's Twitter got taken down, thanks to Parlo. And a few months ago, the commentary YouTuber known as Grimsy was falsely striked for criticizing Parlo.
I reported his video where he said I was back in January when he first uploaded his video.
So you reported a criticism?
No, he said I sued.
That's a criticism.
Parlo, if you don't like a joke that someone said about you, just ignore or block them. It's that fucking simple. And if someone gives you criticisms or doesn't agree with you, don't be a fucking bitch. Falsely strike them. Either take the criticism or argue back why their criticisms are not valid, or just simply fucking ignore them. Because just simply false striking or trying to get people banned who criticize you or that disagree with you makes you look like a sensitive fucking loser. This guy will falsely accuse you of being a nunce or cheese pizza sender. Take for example this individual. Ace simply said that he didn't like Parlo's content, right? And you wanna know what Parlo does?
Schlep is based. Schlep is based. Bro started commenting lol a minute ago. He's decided not to come back now. Come on.
Oh, boo-hoo, Parlo. Someone said that your content is shit? Yeah, dude. Yeah. That must mean that they're a cheese pizza sender or a nuns. Yeah, dude, definitely. Jokes aside, though, Parlo, just because they call your content shit or don't like you as a person, that doesn't give you a fucking right to falsely accuse someone of something serious, you fucking idiot. It isn't just Parlo who does this, it's his own fucking audience that does this as well. Whenever you don't agree with Parlo or give him any sort of criticisms or say that you don't like Parlo as a person, his fans will call you a nun supporter or a cheese pizza sender, all because you dislike or disagree with their god. It really is stupid for me to even make this a disclaimer, because Parlo will immediately assume and say, oh, you must be a XD Gamer supporter. Look, I don't support XD Gamer at all. I don't even know much about XD Gamer. I do know some stuff that he did, nor do I support his actions. I disavow what he did, but just because I am criticizing you, that doesn't mean I support XD Gamer. And just because you went through some awful shit due to XD Gamer, that doesn't mean you're above criticism. If you really think that, Parlo, then you're fucking stupid. This guy's a total degenerate. He sent himself to minors back in 2022 just to prove he was not faking when no one asked to see that. He just sent it. Look, I don't know much about XD Gamer. I don't really support him. All I know is you are very hypocritical for saying that when you voluntarily sent your to. What did you expect from that? That people were gonna magically help you get rid of your depression or thoughts, or that some individuals won't be unhinged and save your photos? And keep in mind, you sent these photos to people who were Listen, man, they're not fucking therapists. All they can do is say, oh, I hope you get better, or something along those lines. Some people will just save it just to screw with. Look, Parlo, I'm not here to judge if you were really or depressed. But if you really felt that way, you would have completely gone offline and looked for therapy to help your mental health improve. But no, instead, you decided to stay and kept tweeting because you're that terminally online. And you tried to poorly defend yourself while you sent and justified it by saying, oh, I was being pressured to send it. Shut the fuck up, no one was asking for that shit. If I'm gonna be honest, it was hard trying to read these screenshots from the XD Gamer doc that Parlo made, because he literally called someone an XD Gamer supporter because they made jokes about him. And by the way, Parlo, those DMs that were leaked between you and Burger, it shows how much of a fucking degenerate you are. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. The user that goes by the name of Sarp literally said that him and a few individuals spent hours of their day trying to help you just for you to refuse their help. Not just that, you had the audacity to say that, oh, you did it to yourself. Parlo, if your friends take hours out of their day just to help your sorry ass and then refuse their help, you're just being a total bitch. And besides that, it's just a slimy asshole thing to do. While we're still on the topic of Parlo being a degen, to further prove he sent unsolicited to minors, this individual said that he did send it to a JC for. Yeah, exactly. No one said, please send us your self-harm. Parlo, just because you're having a breakdown, that doesn't give you a fucking excuse to send unsolicited to minors, you disgusting fuck. I know at the start of this video, I briefly hey guys, editing AJ here. It is currently 12 AM while I'm editing this video. Hopefully this video is out by in the morning or within the early afternoon. Anyways, so as of recently though, Parlo was false copyright striked by this one YouTuber that goes by the name of Rebooted Poppy. And look, I do not support this YouTuber at all. I'm just throwing that out there as a warning. I do not support them at all, especially when they went into my friend's Dark Creeper's Discord server and did some awful shit in his server. But what I'm about to say is gonna sound a little bit controversial. It's gonna be a bit of a hot take. Parlo deserved to get fucking false copyright strike just to have some of his own medicine given to him for what he did to Grimsy. Because of Parlo's sensitive ass, Grimsy was literally on the verge of getting terminated. Anyways, I just wanted to say that real quick. But yeah, back to the video. Hopefully mentioned this, but I didn't go much into detail about it. Anyways, a few months ago, this commentary YouTuber that goes by the name of Grimsy made a few videos criticizing Parlo, right? Do you think that Parlo took that criticism well, or tried to argue back? No, he fucking resulted to falsely striking him.
Yes, I see it. Okay, what happened?
Yeah. So I know who sent these strikes to Grimsy.
It's not you? So, you have nothing to do with it?
I reported his video where he said I was suiciding back in January when he first uploaded this video.
So you reported a criticism?
No, guys, he said that I hated.
No.
Criticism.
He got his fans to raid my comment section saying that I faked.
So that's not what. All right. So that's a different thing. But you reported a criticism. So he claimed you were, and he reported. So you reported him as criticism. Even
if it went against the TOS, you're a total bitch reporting him. And again, it's just you being a sensitive fucking loser. Just like what Tommy said, it was a bullshit report. And also falsely striking Ace's video and getting him banned on Twitter was also bullshit as well.
It's not criticism.
Yes, that is. That's exactly what it is. It's an accusation. It's exactly what it is.
Let me get the document up quickly.
What document's going to be? That you got mad because he called you a suicide?
The transcript. The document's just a transcript.
A transcript of what? Why don't you tell me what happened? If you reported him, for because he's claimed you were suicide baiting, then it's a bullshit fucking report. That's
There
an
were other
allegation.
comments as well who made in the video.
That's an allegation. I don't do feels here.
Hang on.
Yeah, guys, according to Parlo, it's not criticism because he deems it as not criticism and actually deems it as alleged harassment. But if it's someone that he's harassing for no reason, guess what? That's criticism. Anyways, at the end of the day, Parlo has a choice to get offended by what people say to him, and if he doesn't like the criticisms, he has a right to try and argue back why it's not valid, or he could just simply ignore it. But one thing that's not a choice is falsely striking people over their opinions or criticisms they have about him, because it's a fucking bitch move. Another thing that Parlo's fucked up for doing is wasting his friends' time and refusing their help. He's also fucked up for sending his self photos to Anyway, this is for the video. Thank you guys so much for support lately. It really does mean a lot. Let's try to hit 700 subscribers by this weekend. If you guys did enjoy it or agree with anything I said, make sure to subscribe and like. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one.